Hello, welcome to our Builder Innovator Summit Presenter Spotlights. My name is Charnice Houston, Program Manager of the Builder Innovator team, and today we're excited to introduce another one of our speakers, Adam Simonar, who is the VP of Digital Solutions at NEEZO Studios. Adam, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome. Excited to be part of this exciting event.
Absolutely. Can you briefly introduce yourself and give us a little bit about your role at NEEZO?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, so my name's Adam Simonar. I've been with NEEZO Studios for over, I think, 11 or 12 years at this point, quite a while. I've worn a lot of different hats over the years, working on different sort of rendering services, animation, and most recently now more in the interactive digital solutions chair here. So from today's perspective, I manage all of our digital solution development as well as deployments for our clients, making sure our applications are produced to the high level of quality, on time, and on budget for all of our clients we work with.
Awesome. NEEZO Studios is known for pushing the boundaries of visualization and interactive experiences. I want to know, what are some of the most exciting digital innovations your team is currently working on right now?
Right. Well, we have a couple different areas of focus we've been pushing in these last few years. One of which, ever since the COVID pandemic, obviously a lot of our clients were looking to push more web-based visualization and sales tools. So pushing communities on the web, being able to sell from A to Z with a very high level of immersion and reactivity across devices. Something we're really, really excited about, bringing your interactive site plan and full home walkthrough configurator experiences to the web is super, super exciting, putting the power in home buyers from the comfort of their own home. We're also continuing to push, as we're now seeing a resurgence in sales centers coming more back online post-pandemic. We're definitely seeing a need for that super, super high level, especially in the condo space of visualization, going for that very immersive sort of realistic 3D approach, and even taking that to the next level where we'll integrate the application with our physical skill model in the sales center, so the actual 3D digital experience mirrors that physical skill model, providing a very unique experience that can only be really had in person. So those are sort of the two, different kind of approaches that we've been we're pushing, and each project has its own needs. So we've got different tools in the box depending on what the community needs to really help bring it to life.
I want to know, what's the most common issue or challenge that you see builders that are coming to you facing?
Yeah, that's a great question. One common theme of a lot of conversations is builders wanting to really unify their marketing approach. So instead of having one vendor who might specialize in X and another who does Y, they're really wanting to bring everything together. So you've got one cohesive package from your renderings, animation, interactive sales software for your sales center, as well as even on your website, and even your scale model. Bringing that all into ideally one house to make it as kind of convenient as possible. This is definitely something we're seeing, because there's a whole ton of different partners out there who can produce great work in different areas, but keeping things kind of consistent is definitely a big. It's a big goal that a lot of our clients have that we've been seeing. So, and that's what we an area where we definitely try to provide our best solution and the best partnership that we can, and in all those areas, kind of bringing that all together.
Gotcha. With the rise of VR and AR in real estate marketing, how do you see these technologies shaping the home buying and development process moving forward?
No, another great question. So yeah, VR and AR are definitely exciting technologies that we've been keeping an eye on, over really the last, many years since the initial sort of VR buzz,
Right.
almost a decade ago. When it comes to AR technologies, like the ability to stand in front of a future home site and actually visualize the home on that lot, for example, right, giving you that very immersive view of exactly what you're going to be getting as a buyer. Super, super powerful technology. As these devices become more and more accessible to the end user, we're starting to see this become a more kind of a more feasible place to continue to invest in, right? There was a bit of a buzz. Everyone was kind of excited about it, but no one knew quite what to do with it yet. So we're getting to a point where it's matured a little bit as a platform, and both from a kind of mobile AR perspective all the way to high fidelity sales center VR experiences. So lots of exciting potential, and we're looking forward to seeing how that's going to keep growing as these devices again become more, attainable to the average home buyers in part of their journey.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see like how far it goes because you can just only imagine what just 5 to 10 years ago we had no clue how much or how vastly this would improve. So yeah, I'm on the same page with you with that. So regarding to the summit, the session you'll be speaking on explores digital virtualization, visualization, the things that you guys are in the thick of and working with daily. I want to know what's one key takeaway you hope that the attendees for your session will leave with.
Yeah, I think the main takeaway is just there's so many things you can do when it comes to visualizing a community. Doing a little bit of, picking something from that menu is going to be better than, picking nothing
No,
potentially, right?
right.
Having some kind of interactive presence on your, whether it's your website, your sales center. There's so many different ways that we can approach this from today's perspective to meet any need, any kind of, budget. We talk to clients all the time. We were just at the Builder Show, a month ago, and the idea of, oh, is my project too small or too large, or there's no matter what kind of project a builder is coming to us with, there's always some kind of solution that can add value and make their lives easier when it comes to selling their community. And again, even picking one or two options off of that menu, it doesn't have to be the whole enchilada.
Mm,
There's a million different ways that we can kind of slice it, and again, bring value, whatever type of partnership that means.
yeah. Well, Adam, thank you so much for sharing your insights and just taking time out of your busy day to sit and chat with me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, happy to do it.
All right, well, thank you. And then, everyone, we're looking forward to learning more about our presenters as we are approaching the BI Summit. So, stay tuned for more, and thank you for watching.